A few days ago, I noticed that some keys on my keyboard were not working right. It sometimes happens in mechanical keyboards. You just remove and place the switch back and it'll be fine. But when I did that, I noticed how dirty my keycaps have become. So I decided to clean the whole keyboard. And since you're watching this, let this be a reminder to clean your keyboard. I read somewhere that keyboards are on an average dirtier than toilet seats, mainly because of how much bacteria accumulates over time. And since we always run our fingers on there, it makes sense to keep them clean. I mean, just look how dirty mine was. I mean, can't you see? I'll give you a close-up look. Still can't see it? Here's another close-up shot. Look at that. Can you see it clearly? Make sure you get a nice look. You're welcome. Yeah, it's been like a year since I got this keyboard. Shout out to Keyboom for sending me this. I've used it ever since I unboxed it, but I didn't clean it till now. So I decided to remove all the keycap switches and dismantle the whole keyboard to clean it. It's pretty easy with some models like this one, which are kind of designed to be easily taken apart. And I'll show you all the cool components that go into making a good sounding and feeling keyboard. Now, removing the switches and keycaps was easy enough thanks to these tools. I've shown you these before. If you're interested, the link will be in the description. But they help you easily remove keycaps and switches without hurting your fingertips. And just look how dirty it was underneath. I used an air blower to basically dust the whole thing. You can see the yummy dust particles flying in the air. But that still isn't enough, so let's unscrew this thing. Since it is a translucent keyboard, the screws can't hide, they are easily visible. And this keyboard actually comes with a screwdriver, which encourages you to take it apart. I like that, it's kind of made for DIY people. You can actually see the screw coming out of its place in these translucent resin cavities. It's pretty cool. One thing I didn't like is that the volume knob here has its own hexagonal shape thingy. I mean, I don't like that. You can't just pull it apart, you have to unscrew it first. Why couldn't that be accessed with the same screwdriver? Don't be like Apple, don't have different bits for each thing. Okay, so the top panel lifts off, you can see how nice it is. And if you are just planning to replace the battery itself, you can do that at this point without any further disassembly. You just have to disconnect that cable there. But since we are cleaning, let's go ahead and remove these screws as well. So the first sound dampening material lifts off, and that's where the stabilizers are mounted. And that's the silicone gasket, which makes it feel and sound dense. I guess they use those foam thingies with a tiny hole to minimize the glow from the status LEDs. That's a pretty simple solution to make something look nicer. I don't mind that. Alright, now we just have to wipe everything with a damp cloth and put them back together. Reconnecting that cable was by far the most annoying part. Everything else was fine. Put the layers back in the same order, screw everything in place, put the cleaned switches and keycaps back in their place, and keyboom, it's ready. Sorry, I'll never do that again. Since you're still watching this fairly boring keyboard cleaning video, I have something for you. Oh, this little thing, it's not a big deal. It's only one of my favorite keyboards ever. It's the Aeon Gaming Striker. It has the same gasket mount and other premium features. I mean, look, it comes with pudding style keycaps out of the box. Like, that's something you have to buy separately. This thing has them stock. It is a wired keyboard, but it's pretty nice. And as usual, you can get this. Just leave a comment, tell me how this keyboard will help you. It's a special thing for people who are watching till now. Those who left, they may have missed out, so don't tell them. You don't have to follow me or like or do any of that. Just leave a comment and have your contact info in your YouTube about page, in your profile, so I can contact you. But that's it. This keyboard will go to one of you free of charge in 7 days. I'll pin the winning comment after a week and message them, but in the meantime, clean your keyboard.